Senior night, a chance to salute the hard work, commitment, passion, and effort put forth by the class of 2018. This senior class had a special mission, and that was to build the foundation for the Chris Ash era. Not every game was a win, and not every practice was perfect. That's not how things work in the sports world. But the will, determination, and seriousness of purpose exemplified by these young men set a standard for those who will follow for years to come. Yes, the Scarlet Knights are on the rise, and that's due in large part to this senior class, a class which made their mark in more ways than one.
Well, we're very proud of our seniors. We got a great day here for them to be with their parents. It'll be a very bittersweet day for them, that last ride down here on the bus for them. You know, they're meaningful because these are kids who've worked really hard in the classroom, outside the classroom. But I'm here to make sure that they have a great day and they know they're appreciated. Emotional day, it's your last college football game. So we just want this to be a great send-off for them. They know that everything they've done for Rutgers is going to build our future great football program. So we appreciate all our seniors.
It's provided him a whole new experience. We're from the South, Texas, so he's up in the North and seeing a whole new landscaping and
Whole different culture up here.
He's become very independent. He's ready to get out in the professional world and start working. I think he's gotten a great education here.
Oh, he's a man now. He's a whole totally different person now.
The thing that he got out of here is camaraderie. He had an opportunity to play. He made good friends. He's going to graduate with a master's degree in May. So it's been a great experience.
I'll just say thank you for the opportunity. I mean, Coach Gill is a big part for Andrew. Coach Ash has been great. Just the coaching staff has been unbelievable, and we're thankful they gave Andrew a chance, and he won a starting position. It's been awesome.
Well, it's really been special for him, so it's all good. Thank you, RU.
I'm really, really proud of you. I love you so much.
Yeah, good job, Dorian. You couldn't have got more out of the experience. You squeezed every bit of juice out of this thing, from the football field to the classroom to the networking. You know, life after this is going to be just as great, if not better. We love you. Good luck.
Keep making us proud.
Wow, Rutgers, thank you so much for giving my son an excellent education.
Well, he's going to end up with a master's degree, and we hope he ends up with a job after that. So we're very proud of him and thankful to Rutgers University.
This week on the final episode of Our Football with Chris Ash, we feature the senior class and look back at their years on the banks. We recap the 2017 season.
And we just got to keep going. We got to have another great offseason, another great recruiting class, build a competitive roster, keep developing guys, keep building on the chemistry and culture that we've created, and things will take off.
Which includes 3 wins in Big Ten Conference play. We sit down with graduate student and nose tackle Sebastian Joseph.
Come here because they're really gonna grow into a man and a great football player here. They'll help develop their sons.
Speaking of the future, we look ahead to year 3 of the Chris Ash era with the coach himself. It's all coming up next.
tenacity.
A lot of time, a lot of effort.
Play extremely hard. Be consistent.
Aggressive.
A bunch of fire and passion.
I represent New Jersey. Chase that dream that we all want.
Just want to hear that cannon as you score.
Touchdown! Atmosphere is electric. Stadium gets real loud. He demands, perfection. When he asks for something, he wants it to be done.
Try to get to the dot. You quit.
To know that our program is on the rise.
Goes over the top, and the toss is there. Touchdown catch.
This program going to another level.
Head strong on three. Head strong on three. 1, 2, 3. Head strong.
Our Football with Chris Ash is brought to you by RWJ Barnabas Health, New Jersey's largest hospital and health system. By Coca-Cola, taste the feeling. And by Nissan, a win for your team is a win for you too. There's nothing quite like it, except driving a Nissan. Looking back and looking ahead. Hi everybody, I'm Bruce Beck along with the coach. Welcome to Our Football with Chris Ash. It's hard to believe the season is gone. That was fast. When you look back at this, Chris, what's your number one takeaway?
This season went really fast, but I'm really happy about the progress that we made in a number of areas. Obviously, we didn't make enough. We didn't get everything fixed that we wanted to from 2016, but the character we have on this football team, the chemistry on the team, the don't quit mentality and approach that we have on this team, just the pure love and brotherhood that we have are the things that I take away right now more than anything. And those things, as long as you have them in your program, you have a chance for success as you move forward.
In terms of progress, do you believe you're continuing to make that progress?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I'm disappointed that we only won 4 games. I felt like we could have gotten a 5th or 6th win, out there on our schedule. It didn't happen. But we made significant improvements and a lot of progress in a lot of areas. And we just got to keep going. We got to have another great offseason, another great recruiting class, build a competitive roster, keep developing guys, keep building on the chemistry and culture that we've created, and things will take off.
When you look at the senior class overall, were you pleased with their commitment and what they gave to this program, really establishing the building block for the future?
Yeah, absolutely. I know it's always easy to say that senior class, helped lay the foundation for the future, but these guys really did. The improvements that we made this year were because of the commitment by those seniors that just left. And we're in a much better place because of them and what they did coming out of 2016, the commitment they made, the effort that they put in, the habits that they displayed for the younger players. We're in a pretty good spot right now because of that.
You won back-to-back Big Ten games. You won 3 out of 4 at one point of the season. Did you feel like if you were able to maintain that, you could have won even more?
You always want to win more, but we knew going into the season that at the end of the season it was going to be a tough stretch. Mostly because we lacked depth at certain positions, and we had to stay healthy. We didn't, and we were playing a lot of freshmen. And anytime you play that many freshmen, you're going to have a chance to struggle. So yeah, we struggled down the end. Wish we could have won another game or 2, but I'm really, really excited about the future because of all the guys coming back.
Again, it's Blackshear. Blackshear inside the 10, the 5, touchdown Rutgers.
Raheem Blackshear is one of the guys you have coming back. He averaged 6.1 yards per pop when he touched the football as a running back. What about his future?
It's great. To be honest with you, I really like the kid. He's quick, he's explosive, he's very intelligent, he's tough, he's got all the intangibles that you want. We got to get him a little bit bigger because he's not the biggest running back around, but we got to get him a little bit bigger. But I really am excited about what he can do for us in the future.
Nebraska only rushed 3 there, coach, and the pass, and did he catch it? They said it was caught by Jerome Washington, the tight end.
Jerome Washington had 28 grabs to lead the Scarlet Knights. This tight end, I think, has a big upside.
He does. He's got tremendous talent. He's, I think, an all-around tight end where he can be an inline tight end and block at the point of attack. You can split him out and he can be a receiver. He can do a lot of things. He's got good hands. We just got to continue to develop the offense and find ways to feature him.
It was high and intercepted. Jawan Harris playing defense today, former wide receiver. Intercepted. Kai Hester inside the 10 and into the end zone.
Your secondary was banged up this year, but it was a positive in the sense that so many guys got experience. Even you look at Jawan Harris making the transition from offense to defense. You've got all these guys back now.
We got a lot of guys coming back. You talk about the guys that have been played in the last couple games of the season are back. We get blessed on Austin back. We have some, I think, some outstanding players. Trey Avery, who was a transfer that was ineligible this year, is going to be an outstanding corner to throw in the mix. Edwin Lopez, Tim Barrow, some of the younger guys that we redshirted, have really done a nice job on the scout team and really developed and gotten bigger and stronger. So I feel really good. And then the guys that we'll bring in and we'll sign in this year's recruiting class, I think we're going to be set for the future in the secondary.
When a Rutgers alumnus walks in that door, do you feel good about telling them where the future of the program is headed?
Oh, I'm so excited right now about where we're headed. You know, we made, again, a lot of progress. You know, people may want to measure us or judge us off the last 3 games of the season. I get it, but I look at the total body of work that we were able to do, and do I see improvement? Yes. Do we make enough improvement to make everybody happy? No, we didn't. I'm not happy about it. But I am very excited about the future of our program with the number of players that played, got experience this year. Their care factor, their commitment, their desire to be as good as they can be is very high, and we got an outstanding group of young men in that locker room for next year.
So what does it take to take the next step? We'll talk with Coach about that later in the program as Our Football with Chris Ash rolls on. This segment of the show is sponsored by RWJ Barnabas Health.
Hi, I'm Dr. Yvette Rooks, Chief Medical Officer for Robert Wood Johnson Barnabas Health Sports Medicine. It's flu season. Please get vaccinated. But just don't think about your flu vaccine. Get all your preventive vaccinations because the cost of a vaccine is much cheaper than the cost of getting the disease.
Our Football with Chris Ash is brought to you by UPS. With UPS Next Day Air, your package is guaranteed overnight delivery, so your Scarlet Knight gear can arrive just in time for game day. And by High Point Solutions. We deliver practical and strategic business technology solutions.
On 3, 1, 2, 3, go!
Yeah, baby, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know, another Big Ten W at home.
50 games, 35 starts in his career. Sebastian Joseph has a lot to be proud of. He was a nose tackle who played with fire and played with enthusiasm right from the get-go. Congratulations, first of all, on your career.
Thank you so much, Bruce. You know, it's been a wonderful time here. Had so much fun. Experience has been amazing, and I just want to thank everybody that's helped me through this journey.
Can you believe it's over?
No, I really can't. That's why I'm sitting here with you, because I just can't believe it's over.
When you think about the highlights, this year had to be one of the reasons why you came to Rutgers, because you had back-to-back Big Ten wins. You won 3 and 4 ball games. You were building something special. When you look back on this year, how will you take it?
I'll take it as, honestly, I was part of something special here, and just to know that I was part of that platform to help jump Rutgers, to help the program reach forward and go forward from now on.
Focus on what it's going to take to get it done. It's a great opportunity. Don't swing and miss, man. Don't miss it, man. Let's go get it. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Let's go.
Is Rutgers in good hands with Coach Ash at the helm?
Oh my gosh, yeah. What? That's not even a question. Coach Ash, like I said, Coach Ash and his staff, they're second to none.
Why?
Because, you know, like I said, they help you develop not only as a football player, but as a person, you know, spiritually, mentally, physically. You know, they develop you in the weight room, they develop you as a man, and they develop you as a football player. I'd advise anyone's parents to make their son come here, because they're really gonna grow into a man and a great football player here. They'll help develop their sons.
Fumbled snap by O'Korn, and O'Korn in trouble. Toure covers him up. Gus Edwards down the sidelines. Touchdown.
18 of 22 starters are back next year. So if you could call them all over into a room, what would your message be?
My message would be, you guys have something special. You guys have something truly special, and you guys can be truly something special here. And don't take it for granted. Just embrace it, and just keep pushing each other, because you guys will be very good next year. And I truly believe it. I truly believe that they're going to be very good next year.
You gonna look forward to coming back and being on the sidelines?
Yes, for sure. I can't wait because I know they're going to be good next year.
You can't run out.
I'm going to be so envious. Hopefully I'll be on the team, so I won't be back much, but when I do have a break, I'm definitely going to be here. First, I promise you, first place I'm going to be.
We get one last time, huh?
What was the Scarlet Walk like?
It was, like I said, I was just embracing it. I was just enjoying it. Honestly, it was funny because everything I did this week was slow motion. I just wanted to embrace it. He asked Coach Bird, and Coach was like, "Bash, hurry up! Bash, hurry up!" I was like, "Nah, Coach, I'm just taking my time. I just wanna enjoy it. You know, it's my last one. It's my last one." He starts laughing. But yeah, it's just a real feeling. The Scarlet Walk. It was even crazier because it was senior day, so the team went out, and usually I'm with the team and we all run out, but
out of the tunnel.
Yeah, but I wasn't a part. We never run out. The seniors didn't run out with them in the tunnel, so I was like, whoa, this is weird.
So your last time coming out of the tunnel, was it amazing?
It was amazing. Of course, it was amazing, but it was honest. Honestly, had an epiphany. I was like, wow, that's when they finally hit me. Just hit me. I was like, wow, this is really it.
Yeah,
this is really my last time playing on this field.
So even though the season's over, you've got work starting now for the combine, for your future, for everything.
Yeah, I know. It's surreal. It's crazy, that I'm honestly this close to my dream. So right now, I'm probably just gonna rest. I'm probably gonna rest for a week or two, because it's been a long season, and then I'm probably gonna start training.
But the bottom line now for you is the work begins after a little bit of rest, because you've got to prove yourself to get to the next level, don't you?
Yeah, and that's what it is. It's evaluation time. There's always room for development. There's always room to grow. Like I said, it goes back to Coach Ash. He's taught. They've done a great job teaching me that, and I'm excited, man.
As we finish this segment, can you take us to break? Our Football with Chris Ash rolls on.
Did you say that?
Yeah.
Oh, so Our Football with Chris Ash rolls on. This is Sebastian Joseph Day reporting live with Bruce Beck.
He's a coach that preaches that everybody's very detailed in what they have to do.
We got to get 10 units strong today in your effort, in your execution, and your flat-out toughness.
He's very intense. He's very demanding. When he asks for something, he wants it to be done.
Let's go, guys. Get the ball. Let's go. Let's have a great day, man. Protect each other. Let's get better today.
Coach Ash is definitely a fiery coach. He just demands, perfection, and not in an unrealistic way. He understands that there's going to be errors. That's why we practice.
Get up. There you go. Good. Next guy. Here we go.
But when we go out there and play and take the practice field and take the game field, he expects us to be sharp and mentally prepared.
Coach Ash is a very disciplined guy. Very strict, disciplined, old school type of coach, and he wants the best for his players. He wants to see his players succeed. So he shows a lot of tough love, but it's all geared in the right direction.
He's a great leader, great head coach. He really cares about the players.
So happy for every one of you guys. Everybody played a role in this game, man.
He's a player's coach. He texts me or calls me every once in a while and asks how I'm doing, checks in on me, asks the players for input on our schedules, this and that. So I think he's a great coach and he's doing a great job.
How about those girls?
Rashino hands it off, and again it's Blackshear. Blackshear inside the 10, the 5, touchdown Rutgers. George goes high and intercepted. 3rd and 19.
Oh, he's got it.
Rashino with Blackshear down the sideline. Blackshear, touchdown.
Our Football with Chris Ash rolls on. Chris, is it day one of 2018 now?
Absolutely. As soon as the clock hits zero, right away we're looking at next year and what we have to do to develop our players and develop our schemes and go recruiting. We're going to hit the road recruiting right away, and it's all about next year right now.
Recruitment is so vital. Is it starting with Jersey and working outwards?
Yeah, it's starting with finding players that can play in the Big Ten. And that begins here in the tri-state area with New Jersey, New York, Eastern Pennsylvania. There's so many good players here in this area. But we got to make sure we get Big Ten caliber players that fit our style, that fit our chemistry and our culture. That's what's so important. It's not just about going out and finding talented players. It's guys that we can develop, we can trust, and want to really work really hard to be as good as they can be.
To me, that means improving size and speed.
Yeah.
It sounds simple,
Yeah.
but it's not always so easy.
No, sometimes it's fool's gold just to get size and speed. Again, a lot of it is about their heart and how much they love the game of football too. We need size, we need speed, but we also need guys that love the game of football.
How important is it to identify the quarterback for this program?
It's everything, but right now where we're at with our quarterback position, it's going to be a battle in the offseason. We've got to develop guys, and that's what it is. And we got to find out what their strengths and weaknesses are and what they can do, be successful at, and give them an opportunity to go do that.
Does it come back to the quarterback and the offensive line in your mind?
Everything starts there. I mean, if you're going to build a program, I've never been a part of a program that didn't have a really good offensive line, and a good quarterback play, and a good defensive line. It's got to start up front, and you got to have a good quarterback. You get those three things in place, and then you feel pretty good about your chances.
Come on, keep coming. Get on that.
Hey, it wasn't fun to have a multitude of injuries this year, but the positive is you've got 18 of 22 starters back, a lot of guys with experience. That's something to build on.
Absolutely. The fact that we were able to win more Big Ten games this year, and we got so many players coming back, that's a silver lining in this season of so many injuries. I mean, we'll get a lot of guys back, and we'll develop them. We'll have a great offseason. We'll continue to find out what they can and can't do and make sure that we're developing our offense and defense and special teams around that. And we're going to continue to move forward and make more progress next year.
What's your message to the players? Because the work, the hard work, that begins right now, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, it never really ends, to be honest with you. In college football, the way the rules are, it never ends. You work really hard during the season, you get a little bit of a break for Christmas break, but then you start back up and you just grind. You go through the off-season workouts, spring ball, then you get a little break before summer, and then you're in summer training camp. It's just a cycle that never ends. We have 4 to 5 years to try to help our players be as good as they can be. It's a very small window. There's a lot that goes into it, and it takes a lot of effort by a lot of people to get that done, and it just never ends, and that's where we're at.
Chris Ash is an intense guy, but can you take a little bit of a break here during the holidays and enjoy the family?
I got a birthday on the 24th of December, and then it's Christmas the 25th, so maybe we'll get to there. We got a lot of recruiting to do and a lot of development to do, and it's college football. That's what you do as a coach. You get through the season, and it's go recruiting, and everybody in the country does it. That's what you sign up to do, and I love it, and this is a really important time for our program.
So are you anxious to put the pants back on and go right to practice?
No, I'm anxious to get our guys in the weight room more so than anything and get into our off-season program. I really love our strength staff, and the physical development we've made with a lot of guys from year 1 to year 2 has been remarkable. We've got to do the same from year 2 to year 3, and that's really what I'm looking forward to, is watching our guys continue to grow mentally and physically in our off-season program before we put the pads back on. We got a lot of work to do.
Happy early birthday, Coach. It's been great working with you this year.
No, I really appreciate you guys and the coverage you give us, and look forward to next year.
That's it for this edition and this season of Our Football with Chris Ash. I guess we'll see you next year.